I'm gonna go
So
live,
then
guys.
I made. Okay.
No, I mean, you can talk about it. It's cool. You can talk about it. Cheery.
But yeah.
If you see this, join our channel. Cheery, join our channel.
Did you go live to ask Cheery for troubleshooting help?
Help us. Help me deal with my OBS ineptitude.
You're such a dweeb.
Oh, we're both
Damn,
signed in as Voyagers of Nera. Oh my god.
Oh.
It just looks like you're talking to yourself.
See, that's what I'm saying, Cheery. I need your help. Also, I don't even know how to get my own camera to turn on again.
What do you mean?
My camera's not on. I mean, I could put us all in this little Discord preview, but that's just silly.
I guess I haven't looked at what it looks like.
Oh.
I'm telling you, today is just a cursed day. Build machines are dying
happens,
left and right.
One of those days.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those days.
Mina tried to fix that mushroom issue and found that there was a vertical volume where all of the mushrooms were like, I don't know, quadruplicated under the ground or something.
We had extra mushrooms?
But not that you could get.
Damn.
Far below the surface.
That seems cruel. Okay, so that's you.
Cruel and unusual.
That's that one. Where's my face? Where's my head?
Rejected.
Alright, I need tools. I need to chop some things. Maybe punch some crabs. I don't know.
Y'all can't see it, but we're playing the game right now, and it's so cool.
Why? Man, my head
Take
is
our word for it.
tiny. I can resize that window, no problem, dude. Why?
Wait, actually, maybe I can test this thing. If I play a sound in Discord, in the soundboard, will it play in the stream?
God, it will. Oh wait, nope. I have streamer mode, and they probably thought of that. Damn it! No, it still worked. Oh man, you guys do not look right. This is, you guys look.
Wow, how could you say that to me? That's so.
You
rude.
guys look wrong. You guys look incorrect. Okay, wait. Can I copy this? Display capture 3. Also, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this right now. That's silly.
I've literally always wanted to try playing a soundboard clip on these streams, but there was never a moment where I could and feel not bad about it.
You're terrible.
I just have to know for science.
Okay, you know what? A little movie magic. Ta-da! My face is just in between your weirdly far apart heads.
Should I just lean to one side?
Yeah. I was gonna say, excuse me, game. Here we go. I'm gonna play in windowed mode to make this easier on myself. This is just madness.
We got everything unlocked here, huh? Look at us.
I'm not in the game with you guys yet. We got stuff to talk about first.
Oh yes, okay. Stuff to talk about.
Happy stream, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving week. I know not all of us are American, but for those of us that are, we got a couple days off coming up pretty soon. So that's why the stream is on Tuesday instead of on American Thanksgiving Day, when hopefully we're all eating so much. I'm joined today by Steph Rivet, our producer, and Mitch Miller, our creative director. Mitch, unironically, if you can lean a little bit toward your left, it would be better for the stream. No, your other left.
Your other left.
Yeah. There you go.
God, that's quite a delay.
We got a couple things
sideways
to show you today, and we're very excited to do so because you guys are the crew that shows up and sees all of the work in progress stuff, and we have a bunch of things that we're saving to be exclusive and whatnot, starting with next week. But for this crew, we don't care about any of that. We're just going to show you stuff, which is cool. These last few weeks have been a lot of late nights for our team. We have been pushing pretty hard because of what Grace just said, a demo coming up, which is really exciting for us because it's definitely the most open we're going to be, the most exposed that we're going to be. And I will go ahead and just call it the most polished version of the game that we've ever put out, which is really cool. And so we're going to be showing you guys a sneak peek of some of those things. This is only possible, like this version of the game is only possible because the team has been working super, super hard. So, we talked about it internally, but also while we're here, I'm going to take the moment to be like, we're super happy with how that's been turning out. I think we're all very proud to be working together right now because this has been super exciting, super hard, and super fun, like all of those things at the same time. It's also meant that every bit of feedback we've been gathering over the last couple months, and especially in the last 2 playtests, has been so extra super duper useful, because that is literally what we've been pulling into our planning for this milestone and what we want to get into a good spot for the demo. So thank you guys for the feedback that you've been giving us. Every bug report, every post in Discord, every message to us about hey, why does this work this way? Every response in our survey, we have been consuming all of that. We've also been using some fancy tools to watch a lot of streams and pull from them clips to be oh, this person was confused at this point, excited at this point. And in particular, we gotta take a moment to acknowledge some members of our community who have been going even above and beyond that to help us out. The first is, of course, Senor Meepii, who is our first ever Discord moderator now. He has actually been a fan of some of our work since before Treehouse was around. He actually knew some of us, Steph in particular, from some of our League of Legends days, and has been watching every evolution of this game, which is pretty nuts, actually, over how long this has been. And he continues to be our biggest cheerleader, and is now literally helping us out, as we've gone from 100 people in that Discord to now I think 1,200. It's a lot for us to keep on top of. So Meepii, thank you very much for continuing to help us out and support us, and now literally do this task of moderating the Discord for us. Thank you so much. And for some of you, I think I see a number of you in the chat. We've got a little over a dozen people who've been in our private playtest group. And they've been doing this extra intensive form of playtesting, which is kind of pretty close to QAing the game, where there are a lot of things where we're just hey, we just made this big old change to the game. Can you guys just tell us how this feels 4 hours into it? And you guys have been really tireless in doing this, which is amazing. I was just looking at some of the hours, and we're just oh my god, some of them have put 20 hours in over these last 2 weeks of just here's a new build. Is the performance better? Here's a new build. Did this economy thing get fixed? So thank you guys so much. It's just helped us get so many more reps and feedback.
It's so helpful.
So helpful. Literally over the last few weeks, we've had you guys come on board to help. Grace, James as well, Lunaria as well. Thank you so much. It's been such a relief, because right before that was mostly Steph and me doing it, which was not scaling well at all. Okay, so thank you guys very much for that. Gotta take a moment to shout that out, because it's been freaking massive for us. And Lunaria had something funny to say. The very first playtest that we had Lunaria in, they were not able to launch the game at all. performance-wise. A lot of iterations later, they are now able to regularly test the game, which was like a freaking hell yeah moment for us. Okay, so thank yous to everyone who's been contributing to helping us make this game better. I hope you guys will see that reflected in what the game is right now, and we're very excited for not just this extra intensive. Wow,
Are you getting kidnapped?
I'm getting an Amber Alert. Let's get through our announcements and then just show you the game. Like I'm very excited for everyone else to be able to see what we're going. Okay. So first, a couple more announcements, and then I swear we'll get into the game. So we've been making that progress toward two big things. Next week, December 4th, is a very important date. I was not allowed to say it last week, but now I can say it here, which is that we're going to be showing a new gameplay trailer at the OTK Winter Expo on December 4th. OTK Expo is this big games streaming event that a group of very large content creators that have really gotten deep into like the game development side of things, like through a publishing company and through like a game hardware company, OTK. They are now also running the show a couple times a year where they just show off crap loads and crap loads of new indie games. And we're really excited to be part of it this year and hopefully trying to expose our game to a lot more people. And generally, I'm like, dude, we love watching streamers like play survival crafting games together. We think there's actually a really great fit to be like, yo, check out ours. So we're really excited to have our game exposed to a lot more people through that show next week, December 4th at 12 p.m. Cheery's going to be spamming social, so don't worry about missing it. We could totally use the help, though, in terms of spreading the word, sharing, liking, retweeting, helping us get through that crust of like 50 likes to push out into the broader ether. Oh my god, hey Nico. And the next thing is that we are accompanying that new trailer with launching our first ever public Steam demo, which we're also very excited to do. So this means anyone on Steam could search up our game and see the demo app. They could be on our store page and see like, hey, free demo, download right now. And that is pretty much from the start of the game through the end of the first biome, which, looking at how these last playtests have gone, have been like 5 to 10 or maybe even more hours of gameplay. And we're really excited to have a lot more feedback from people. Also, we're kind of hoping the Steam algorithm feeds us to more and more like social gaming and survival crafting players. And we're really excited to invite in more feedback and hopefully give us that next layer of intel before we are going toward like Next Fest and early access next year. And again, if you've been like playtesting with some of your friends, if you've been the early scouting party for some of your broader friend groups to check out this game, it's never been easier and it's never been more polished and stable and performant. So please spread the word, get people hyped, get people into the game. We're super, super excited to hear all sorts of new feedback, and we can't wait. So, yeah, that's the fun excitement and the fun announcement that we've been sort of working toward for months now. And now we finally have a build. This is not the exact build. It's like 98% of the way there. We still have a couple of bug fixes that we're working on right now, but you'll be able to get your hands on this build super duper soon, next Wednesday, starting at, well, technically the show's at noon, but the app will be on earlier, like by like 9. So heads up. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some cool stuff in the demo build, right? For you guys who have playtested already, I think this is gonna be fun because, dude, like, I know a lot of people here have been through early access games and particularly like this sort of like being part of the development. but it's still like freaks me out how much the game can change in a few focused weeks of like targeted improvement, right? Like there's some part of it that is kind of in the magic of game dev. You know, it's not always the best when it's like kind of tied with crunch, but those things do kind of sometimes go together. So we're really excited to show you that. Really, we want this to be like a great sampler plate for all the things that Voyagers has to offer. We want people to see seafaring. We want people to see stuff underwater. We want people to have combat. We want people to fight bosses. We want people to discover spirits. We want them to feel the impact of having those spirits make like every part of your game better. And so we hope this will be like a great appetizer course for people who are interested in the game. Let's jump in and start looking at how a bunch of the game has changed. So are you guys already in the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
You're late to the party.
I'm sitting here starving.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Wait, did you guys message me with where?
Yes, but I will re-message you.
Oh yeah, I see the code. For those of you who don't know, you can get an invite code. It is now stream safe.
Oh, your
Yeah. I'm blocking your faces. It is now stream safe and swear word safe, which it was not in the beginning, and we stepped into that immediately the first weekend. So sorry about that. You can also invite through Steam, and you can join off of Steam. That was an amazing day.
I'm telling you, we literally had that conversation internally. We're like, what are the odds that that's going to happen
it's just
to
like,
someone?
dude, we can't afford those extra couple days of development. Like, it's not going to happen. And it's just like 6 hours in. We're like, oh my God, we're going to get canceled, dude. So, oh my God. Oh, yeah. I forgot I was over here. Welcome back to the world of Nera. We have got a question already. State of Survival podcast. Very nice. So does inviting through Steam also mean the Steam server view list will work with it? The answer is not yet. So at the moment, it's joining off a friends list. When we go into early access, and probably before then, because we'll like lose sleep if we don't test this in some way, we will also be setting up a method of setting up dedicated servers, and then you'll be able to join those servers. But that's probably not going to make it until early access. Yes, there is in fact a turtle statue. It is cute as hell. Yeah, for sure. Of course. All right. So the first thing on the menu is a new brand spanking look for our spirits. Mitch, do you mind sharing like how this came to be and what your plans were for these guys? Because I know you've been putting it off for a while.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
cute
so yeah, spirits have we're still figuring out, I think, a lot of, what they're going to be doing. In general, like a lot of their visual like variations and things like that. We're in this really interesting like middle stage right now where we can't actually determine like their visuals separately. Like anyone who plays this you're going to be able to get a lot of different spirits. They're going to have different names, different functions, and right now they kind of all share the same sorts of visuals per element. We eventually plan on like expanding that, adding a lot more unique sort of visuals for each of the elemental spirits and things. But this is kind of our first stab at kind of playing around with those visual variations more. Whereas before this, they were the same character model, just kind of colorized. So you'll kind of notice with these, we got like this little wind spirit. He's got like little feathers. He's kind of bird-like. The fire spirit's a bit angry. He's got a bit of an attitude. Earth spirit's very chill. I like to think of him very much kind of I don't know, sleepy hanging out. I mean, they're all kind of sleepy at this point. We also want to add some more animations, but and then the water one's very just calm and serene. And I think we're going to be playing up a lot more of those personalities, like in the future and stuff like that. So again, this is kind of our first stab at that. And you can also notice that they're all now hanging out around the spirit anchor, sort of chilling. So
They relax. They feel more present until we put
Yeah.
them to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so got a lot more
Yeah.
personality, but definitely also feeling just more present in the base, which is something that we've been waiting to do for a long time. Um, but you guys who have play tested a while, you can see us constantly adding to the functionality and stuff, and like getting it into a closer fit with a lot of our game mechanics. And now with the demo, we're like, okay, let's pull back a bit and like also just give you more feedback that you got these guys and like have them hanging out around the base and sort of run by and see them all sort of chilling and hanging out, waiting to interact with you or just relaxing, having a good time, and then ready to help you out, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that too is like, as we keep, pulling more and more things online, it's going to be trying to find more and more ways to get spirits to feel like they're present and around. Like even we've been toying with the idea of like little spirit wisps and stuff like appearing around the spirit anchor, just ways to magic it up and make it feel a little bit more lively than it has been. So more things to come. Yeah.
Moving along, we
Yeah.
got
Show off my base, Michael.
what about your base?
Come show it off because it looks sick as hell.
Okay. Steph is very excited about the aesthetic quality of her base.
I thought I did pretty good on this one.
That
Look at these
is
guys.
pretty
Look at these
cool.
little foxes having a little drink together. Don't worry that I just shot
You
them.
love your little open bar kind of scenario here.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah.
favorite like setup to do. Actually, I
Mhm.
always pretty much build this in some form. This splendor window on this wall makes for a nice big open bar.
Something else you're going to see in the demo is a big pass overall to the difficulty of the game. Combat's more challenging. The enemies have had a lot of passes. Also, attrition and food. All of these builds are in the demo. This is pretty close to the demo build, Grace. The thing on the these stations are all in
The cooking
there.
station is not actually this one.
The
is,
cooking station's not.
Nope.
Not even for aesthetics.
No.
Man, we're just lying to people. Okay.
Second
Uh-huh.
biome.
False
Later.
advertising.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Coming
coming
soon.
soon.
Sorry, Grace.
Everything else is though.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Just
could
one
you,
little,
Steph?
one little lie.
our new-
How
Okay.
could
our new
Hey,
how could
actually,
you?
you put
in
that one
fact,
in the build, just so we're clear. I didn't
award.
place that one.
Hey, we have a new campfire mesh though. I don't know if anyone notices this, but
Yeah.
Kyle did a great job.
Yeah, we have a shiny new
Fireman
campfire,
But
glowing
we also have a new
embers.
storage chest. Come look at the new storage chest. It looks
And the
Yes.
storage chest. Yes.
If
The
you
whole
were like, boy,
basket
Wait,
weed.
not the basket, but the other one.
oh what?
Oh,
Oh,
both
okay.
of these they're both very cool. Yeah. It's kinda cool.
I mean, the basket is also
close-up.
sick.
Yeah.
This is our new chest, and you'll see it on the ship as well. So if you were like, I'm feeling too piratey with this basic chest, now you can feel Voyager-y. And instead of barrels, we now have these wicker baskets. Brought to you by Anthropology. So on the campfire front, attrition has had a lot of changes. There are a lot of new recipes for you to make. It's also a little more impactful to go for some better food, including some things that require a new resource that we've added, salt. So you can find salt probably where you'd expect, on the edges of beaches and water, where the salt might accumulate. But it is a must-have ingredient for building some of like the next tier of food, including this one that not just restores a ton of hunger, but actually increases like your max health for 20 minutes. So pretty significant buff. I think a lot of us that are fans from, like the Valheims and the Enshroudeds of the world, pretty familiar with like let's put some work into like getting this better food. And then it actually has like a big benefit for us the next adventure out. And that's something we like want to renew whenever we come back and like hopefully get to cash in some of these goodies. I'm going to craft a couple of these for us right now. I'm going to put them in the basket. So you guys are welcome to some spare stews.
Thank you.
Yeah, complete with many new icons. Yeah. Got
I
all
can
of our
get
new
salty
little
with
meals.
the spirits.
Salty
You're
with the
more than
spirits,
welcome
yeah.
to get salty with the spirits. As you guys might remember, but actually I shouldn't assume that, because actually we might have some people who have not played some of these. We can assign the spirits to some of these stations, and like this harvester, this wind spirit is now going to start gathering resources for us. And if we go back over to the anchor, he's no longer sitting there. He's actually working here now. He's working real hard. And same over here. We could have another fire spirit doing his darndest to gather some mana strands for us.
Look at him go.
Bye-bye, state. State of survival by cast. Let's head out onto the water, yeah?
Do it.
So, seafaring. Are you paying your spirits well with sufficient breaks? Yo, we've awakened these spirits. They were hunted and afraid, and they were eggs before we came along.
Now they're safe.
They were
okay?
eggs.
Yeah. They were.
You can absolutely give your spirit breaks. Or, even better yet, you can take them on the adventure with you, which we're going to do. These different spirits you can see from the icons here, and you can actually pick which spirit sort of comes and joins you. So we can put this
You can
fire
help them
spirit
see the
here.
world.
They can see the world with you, reclaim Nera alongside with you. You can see the mast is now glowing bright orange, imbued with his power. Mitch, you've been talking about doing this since 2022?
I know, it's funny. It's so much of this has been, well, like figuring out that, we've always wanted these kind of like colorful characters, spirits in some way, magical world, and it's a lot of it's been figuring out how can they directly help us? How do we marry that with that sort of seafaring? And so I think the boat and how spirits can empower your boat is a natural fit.
Andrus, 2021, the dawn of time.
Exactly.
But we're finally
I still want my my living looking around figurehead, but we'll still
we
playing
will get
around with
there.
that one, but we'll get there. Our Wind Waker roots, yes.
Let's go see what is out here on the open ocean. So this sail is now glowing bright green, empowered by some of the magic of this little wind spirit, super boosting us along. And let's go see some of the things that are in the game that we've added.
Sea? Like the ocean? That's what you meant?
Nice.
A lot of
Good
new
one.
stuff in
I
the
got that
ocean
one.
in particular. Oh, wait, actually, can we pull over really quick and show people some of the the new enemies?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Still sort of creeping forward. There we go.
I'm gonna get myself a basic
Parking the
skimmer.
boat is its own art.
Yes, it is.
You see a lot of diving here, a lot of new swimming animations as we go back and forth. Go backward, go forward.
I know. The boat is still there. I'm gonna reel
It's
it in.
probably fine.
He's still
Okay,
creeping forward just a little bit.
We got waves on the skimmer, which we've been, oh my god, this adds so much. It's nice to have feedback. And also, let's take a look at these little guys.
They're not so little.
These guys have had a big glow up.
To equip this.
I mean, in some ways, quite literally. Oh god.
Oh look, there's salt over here.
We'll have to see them at night. That's when they really glow up,
Michael, look, there's salt.
Ooh. So
also the
geometric.
camps. Let's definitely look at the camps here. This is great. Kyle did a
Yes.
big old pass on all the refab camps. They're very cool.
Yeah. So even if you've played before, I think you're gonna find combat and a lot of exploration around the biome pretty refreshed. It's also a good deal deadlier. That's the ranged one now. You can see he looks a little different.
Oh, I can't shoot through these.
Almost at nighttime. Ooh.
Oh,
We can also
there's
select between different types of
Oh,
ammo
he's
with
confused.
the with the middle mouse button now. Let me shoot this guy. You can shoot him with a
light him up.
glowstone arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, light him up. Yeah, let's look at some of these guys. They're quite creepy at night, actually.
They're
Oh
just
god, there's a
little
brood
guys.
here.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah, he's a big
die.
boy. He's a big boy.
Oh no,
Ow,
we're
shit.
gonna die.
I'm probably level 1. I
Okay,
think.
yep.
Why can't I?
You got me right away. Yeah, that's great.
Wow,
Get me
I'm
up.
not doing much damage to them at all. Oh god.
I'm ill prepared for this. I haven't cheated enough, you know?
We're just trying to show them content. Oh god, this is a dead end, isn't it?
Oh,
We're just trying to show them content. Oh god. Okay, you know what? You got this, Steph.
oh Lord.
Just light him up. The bow.
Oh, ow.
It's so powerful. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, easy, dude.
Yeah, you're wrecking him.
Oh shoot, I'm out of stamina.
Got one? Got one?
Got him. We're good. We're good. We're good. Walk in, guys.
Who was that? Ever since we
was,
heard that, we can't stop saying it.
Was their name Mochi? Something?
Yeah.
Mochi Plays, maybe?
There was a streamer that played in September that just kept telling her friends to lock in,
Thank
and
you.
honestly, it spread through the team.
Rocket.
We got some brand new chests to loot from these different camps. Shift click works. Oh my god.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Nexus is pointing out also a new animation, a new death particle when they die. They sort of dissolve into ooh, salt.
They go back to the deep.
They go back to the deep.
Oh, God.
As,
That's what I like
we will
to
now
imagine.
demonstrate.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ow.
Just banishing them.
Also, the spitter has a new melee attack view. Get hit.
Yeah, he does. It looks
Ow.
cool.
Yeah, he slashes at you when he's not spitting at you. No more holding a bow and then not, hitting you with it. Yeah, look at them dissolve.
Also, Nico asked if we were monsters and we capped the stats, which actually we did not technically cap the stats yet. We've not yet added that feature, but we did cap the level for the demo, so we have essentially capped the stats. You will only be able to get to level 10 for the demo. Not one more.
Spend some of my points. Get some loot.
If, uh,
oh, a
If
torch.
That
Perfect.
event is still going on. It did say we got that little primal
the pop-up
energy
for the world event.
crackling. Yeah,
Wait. We're getting off.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
getting
I
off
see
track.
it.
We're getting off track.
That's cool
getting
emergent
distracted.
content.
It is. It is.
It is emergent content. There are temporary events that happen
has
in
a
the
plan.
world now. And you might
What
see
is
a new
plan?
type of enemy over there, which will be cool.
Let us cook, Michael.
We gotta get to the ruin. We gotta see some of the stuff
All
underwater.
right.
Okay, wait, don't leave me. I'm almost back to the boat. Don't leave me.
We're not on the boat. You're ahead
Wait,
of
why
us.
aren't you on the
Right
boat?
over here.
You're ahead of us.
I'm almost at the
Oh,
boat.
we're just approaching, I feel like, from different angles.
We are. See, we're on skimmers though, so
Yeah, you guys are a lot faster. I'm just swimming. As the good Lord intended. I'm almost there. Oh,
whoa.
What was that?
I don't know.
Was that me?
Well, here's a good opportunity to show you the ocean spirit hard at work fixing a busted boat.
I don't,
Wait, what
maybe
did
we
you
just hit something, some collision.
I think we
don't
hit
know.
a sandbar.
It looked like we hit something.
Here, let's go to that ocean
Get
ruin.
out of here. That was unexpected.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
No problem.
Our boat's sturdy. Don't worry about it.
Oh, do you mind if I steer? I want to show them the new camera.
I do not mind.
Our camera's more zoomed out now, as you can see. You can see a lot wider a view. It also handles more like a boat, so there's some shenanigans to be had in terms of going through some shallows and things like that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm turning us the wrong way. That's my bad.
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't looking. I was reading chat.
Asked to take
Perfect
the steering
captain.
wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Jeez.
Not ready for the responsibility.
Good job, little guy. You are saving us.
He's doing his part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're almost back up to 100.
Nice.
Stealing our boat. There it is. See, we didn't hit anything. Don't worry about it.
Good job, Nashira.
Nothing.
Nashira's kind of like the MVP spirit, I feel like.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh,
Come
oh,
on.
they're monsters, eh?
Ah.
I am partial to the water spirits myself.
Oh god.
Oh, shoot.
Mostly,
oh, my
but
nose
not
sucks.
limited to because of Avatar: The Last Airbender. You just fall off the boat.
God.
We were counting on you to hit
Yeah.
this.
Oh, we're going real fast.
Yeah, we are going fast. It's true.
Okay.
I abandoned ship first before I helped.
So this is actually, well, one new art, actually, a whole new build kit that we have in now for ruins.
Just to be clear, developer build kit, not players cannot build with these pieces.
Thank you. A new environment art asset group.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
Maybe someday,
Yeah,
but not
maybe
yet.
someday, you know. I don't know.
But with it, we have made some adventures to go on underwater.
Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be interesting when I'm.
This is gonna get.
I
Oh
feel
god!
like I need
Hey,
to
wait,
cheat
they're
some
coming.
levels or something.
They're heading
Guys
toward
are
us. They're kind of eyeing
Way
us.
too tough.
Oh shit! This one spotted me.
Cute.
Oh, if you hit it right when it flashes before it hits you, you can deflect it. Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Oh, god.
I'm a god. What can I say?
Don't forget to breathe.
True.
I don't even want to do that.
Okay,
Woo!
I'm helping.
Come back.
I need another bandage.
Boom. Get him! Get him!
That'll
I
teach
highly
him.
recommend leveling up vigor so that you have more
Ow.
oxygen.
Oh god.
Wait,
Is
what?
there another one?
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
no!
Look at him.
I surfaced
Was it
into
mine?
an urchling.
There is another fish though.
Oh god!
Also,
Oh,
I just
God.
said I wasn't gonna curse on the stream,
Oh
but
god!
I already
Oh
broke
god!
it.
Get me out of here!
Hide. Steph's gonna protect
Oh god!
us.
I fell in through a crack.
I'm stabbing him.
I f-
You fell.
Yeah.
I fell into a
Oh,
hole.
Lord.
Oh no.
I'm
I bet you
somewhere
can
in
get
the
out.
temple.
I don't know if we can help you.
You can get out. I think there's a path through there. I believe.
I just need to find a way before I suffocate.
Yeah.
Just don't do that, silly.
Oh god! Oh god! There's nothing here.
You gotta look on like the side of the walls. Look, see that opening straight ahead? No. Or there, maybe?
It's no.
Left, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Oh, are you gonna die? Oh, not
We
even
got
close.
real close.
Oh, shoot.
There was a little hole here. I didn't expect it. So, anyways, here, I'll help you guys. I can help a little. Oh wait, that's your turtle.
You need a bandage? I have a bandage for you if you
Oh
want
yes,
one.
please.
Where you jump up there. Boop. There you go.
There are fish. The legends are true. The fish are kind of terrifying, especially when they sneak up on you.
Slowly get more populated, yes.
And they spawn in packs, which is a
We've got
little
pack
mean.
tactics.
Let's explore down into the ruin, shall we? Why we
Let's
originally
go.
came here. There are a few resources to find underwater, including glowstone. There are a few
Oh god,
others.
there's a boy
Oh,
behind
God.
us. Oh god.
God, that one snuck
We
up.
can't even
Yeah.
go in peace.
There are some ancient fragments that you now need some
Okay, that's-
for significant crafts. And then there are. Oh god, I'm gonna suffocate here again. I bet.
Wait, there's an opening at the. Yeah. Keep following this and go up.
Woo.
Up, 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 up.
Uh, uh.
Okay, I don't know if this is the intended way to go up this, but the way that I always get around this, because
You gotta go down here.
I've
Yeah.
learned that I'm incapable of finding the correct path, and so I always just build a ladder or a staircase.
Oh well, it's a
I
good use of the
found
build-
a
building.
precursor artifact in here, and this is now
Oh god.
a relatively, I mean, as far as the demo goes, a late game material that we need in order to. Oh, what? Oh shit!
Yeah, watch
One
out.
on me.
They're just watching you. Don't worry about them.
Yeah. Oh, no. They're coming now.
They're coming now.
Oh, ow.
Oh my how.
Oh, they hurt. They hurt really bad. All right.
They
You know
really
what?
do.
Arrow time.
We're just not prepared.
I didn't have any wood, so I came with her.
They have a different attack pattern than the reef hods.
This guy's stuck. Definitely stuck.
Oh, and now he's in the water.
Now he's in the water.
Any...
There's a health potion.
Oh,
you might want to drink. You might
will
want to chug that.
I will
he's
happily
tanky.
take this. Get some more glowstone arrows. Got a mana torch.
There's so much more lore too.
Why is he so tanky? Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
read the
flash
lore
that.
stone.
You wanna tell
Subject everyone to our.
You wanna tell the chat about what the shattered are?
The shattered, yes, they are volatile spirits. This is basically what would happen. What would happen if we don't help them? You know, they become these sort of angry, volatile, hostile spirits that attack and destroy everything around them. So we're going to be introducing more and more of them around the world, but they're brand new. So
if you guys have not seen these yet, these are our new lore stones, and they are scattered throughout the world, and they give you these sort of little insights into the world, and they also give you knowledge points to unlock new recipes on the tree. So a lot of reason to look for them. So just look for this sort of shape, and you can learn a little bit more about the world and make your way deeper into the tech tree. Very cool. I'm also glad we made time to update that a little bit more.
Yeah.
We got a mana torch.
Worth mentioning for people too, I think, unless you said it, is we used to only be able to get knowledge points through leveling up. But yeah, now it's kind of configured such that you can't unlock everything by default, but if you get these like lore stones or discover those, yeah, you're able to unlock more things in the tech tree, which is fun and exciting. Hopefully reward some of our exploring players for their explorations.
This mana torch also works underwater, which is really helpful when it means going through some of these ruins.
Yes.
It's
dark under there sometimes.
I think we got one more thing we were planning on showing to this crew. Not on social media yet, because we didn't want to spoil it. But as you go through the arc of playing through this, you come to discover, for the people who've playtesting, they know this, right? You ultimately find in the torso of this fallen ancient a altar, a challenge arena, where like the last bits of this magic are protecting a very important spirit, the spirit of the ocean. And in order to prove that you're strong enough to actually protect the spirit of the ocean, to take over its guardianship, you have to defeat this sort of massive stone construct that has been watching over it for hundreds of years, thousands of years. And, you know, I think for the playtesters who have seen it, you saw that you could like build its own altar and sort of receive a blessing. That blessing has gotten significantly cooler. Does someone mind cheating me one and putting it into this chest right here?
Yeah.
And we can show you a little bit of what that looks like, because it's pretty rad.
Where's my menu? I can't cheat my.
That's okay. I got him.
Thank you.
I can get you two actually, Mitch, if you want one.
That'd be fantastic.
That does happen sometimes. I don't know why.
That is weird.
When you rescue the ocean spirit, you get the gift of the tides. And when you enter the water and you start skimming. What?
I was already saying, do it. He's being silly.
You can skim along the waves. And all of your tattoos glow. And your very eyes glow with the magic of the ocean spirit.
So, very fast.
Very fast, yes.
And this is a little bit of a Super Saiyan moment in our game now. That lets you traverse, lets you look awesome, gives you reason to put tattoos on your character. So they look extra dope.
So if you look in the horizon to the west, Michael, even if we're not going to go to it, you can see the world event, how it looks, which
Yeah,
is
let's
cool
see it.
looking.
Mhm.
The evil fog.
Evil fog.
Big ol' shout out to Andrew, who I believe isn't in this chat, because both a lot of the effect for like the waves coming off of it on this guy and the skimmer, but also like a lot of the animation love that makes it feel more connected to this world is something that he's been working super hard on during this like last 2 weeks. And yeah, I mean, like, what timing wise, this went from idea to in the game in the last 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yes.
Mhm. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah, it
looks
feels great.
cool as hell. Yeah, perched along the waves. Superhero pose. But yeah, as Steph mentioned, that little vertical line in the sky, every now and then when you're playing, you'll see a message appear that tells you that there's like crackling magic in the air. And if you go to that line, you can see what's happened.
And you might get bopped.
I have like at least 8 fish chasing me right now.
Oh my god!
Gotta outrun them.
And skim circles around them.
We took the cylinder fish out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No longer is he just a cylinder with a skull strapped on the
Yeah,
front.
yeah. I mean, last playtest, I thought it was gone, but then someone found it, and I was like, "Oh man, we never turned off that one."
The one big one.
Little Easter egg, yeah, a little Easter egg there.
Oh, I see the school of fish following you, Mitch. I found them.
I think they finally gave up.
I don't think so.
Too fast for them.
Ooh, coconuts.
Oh, I got another one.
Oh, this is
That's
good
great.
because I'm starving. And I'm still
I've
hurt.
actually almost made it to this island. Oh, it's starting to get all foggy. Okay.
Well,
Well, if it's still going on, but
Yeah, I think it is still going on.
I think I might get
Still on the
slapped
little
though.
outpost over there, Michael?
yep, I need to cook myself some food because I'm starving. But don't worry, I didn't put any of the salt I had taken out of our chest bag, so now I can just make myself very excellent food. And I found some bandages in here.
Andrew says if you want to see another secret, swim real deep, Michael.
Oh. What? That could mean anything. Let me go find a deep spot.
Sure, you have a lot of oxygen though. You know.
I hear
Like,
that.
Have to go pretty deep.
I'll take a couple more points in that.
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
also, I mean,
Let's
if you
find a
really
deep
want to
spot.
see it, you can do disable oxygen.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see. Where can I go that
Right,
is
right.
super duper deep?
Oh, there it is.
I want to see content.
Is this deep enough, perhaps? I think so.
Looks deep.
We're gonna find out. It's pretty darn deep. It's very deep. It turns out it's real darn deep.
Oh yeah. This looks about right.
Whoa. Some goodies down
Maybe.
here.
Oh, maybe you have to go even deeper.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well,
Oh.
we're gonna die.
Oh my god. We are not in Kansas anymore. Whoa.
One day. One day.
Oh god, it's just getting darker.
I want something to grab you so bad down here. Just pull you down.
I
You're
think
done.
I'm drowning. I think that's why I'm taking this damage.
You're definitely drowning.
Disable oxygen.
Good luck.
It's too late. It's too late for me.
It's too late for him.
This
I
is-
can try to rescue you.
No, you're done. You'll be claimed. Can only go deeper.
Steph, help me.
There's no turning back.
Steph,
Okay,
help
okay,
me.
hold on. Let me put myself over where you are.
Yeah, I know this would be the nightmare for Grace, is that all of the salt is lost at the bottom of the ocean. you're
I'm on
you're
my
welcome.
way, I think. Oh
So,
yeah, I see your body.
so you're
I'm
gonna
coming.
rescue me or what?
I'm gonna attempt to. Oh, it's actually really hard to swim straight down here. Oh, I got it. Oh lord.
I got so far away.
Oh, I'm a little half oxygen. Okay. Oh, go.
Whoa.
I'll just keep reviving you.
Oh, it like kills all light down here. That's dope. That is so cool.
If only you had the scuba affinity.
Yes.
The best affinity in the whole game.
Oh my god.
That's literally the only one I ever want.
Oh, it's.
Okay,
Oh.
I didn't make it back from my rescue mission.
Hey, me
Here,
neither.
I can save you. I think I got you.
Save me first. I'm the stream pilot.
Sorry, Steph.
R.I.P.
Uh,
This is what I get.
Very awkwardly dead. Yeah, there you go.
thank you. Oh yeah, you look pretty hilarious.
Yeah, there's some really unhinged looking kind of death animals sometimes underwater.
There we go.
There's one where I was totally just like folded backwards on myself and it was very scary looking.
God.
Dead is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is a preview of a lot of the stuff that has gone in here. You guys can probably tell. Oh man, we didn't even show some of the building menu and like a ton of the
Hit me.
All right.
Hit
me
new
right now.
look
I
for the
dare you.
whole building menu. This is with
so
everything unlocked, all right, guys. But you can see some whole pass has gone into giving this all a little bit more love, a lot cleaner looking. And you guys got to see the crafting menu a little bit. But we've been trying to put polish over a lot of the game. A lot of the game. We got like another 10 minutes in our stream slot, guys. Any questions? Anything you want to hear about? Any
there were
questions
some
about what's in the
dev
demo?
stream questions actually.
There
on the channel.
were.
Yes, so let me see. First question.
If only I could read them.
Awkward. Let's see. I think the first question, we'll tackle one of these last, because it might be, I don't know if we're going to answer it. How's the team feeling about the demo? I'm sure there are a lot of emotions happening. It probably feels surreal, but they want to hear how we're feeling about the demo and about what we're about to release.
Take it away.
Me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel fucking amped. I'm really excited about how much work we put into the build. I think it's come a really long way, even in like 2 weeks. I would have been proud to ship the 2 weeks ago build too. Personally, I think there's a lot of like really cool stuff in our game and a lot of cool promise we're fulfilling. But I think the push we've done in the last 2 weeks, especially, has really pushed it over the edge, and I'm really excited for people to see it. I can't wait to like hear what people think. I can't wait to get like all the feedback that we're gonna get to, because it's kind of like the lifeblood of how we make the game and like why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm really excited to finally get a bunch of reactions to the game.
Mitch, you're next.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I think, like anything like this, it's a bit of excitement, a bit of being a little terrified in other ways. I'm super excited to like get it in front of people, get opinions on it. Are there things that I think we all want to keep pushing and keep improving? Yes. But I think it's going to be really cool. I'm very excited to get it out in front of people and see kind of let that shape what we do next with it. So, yeah, it's exciting.
I'm very excited as both a player and as a developer, and I think those are kind of different for me. Actually, quite different for me. From the player side, I'm just like, dude, the game, the game looks the best it's ever has, and I think it's the most fun that it's ever been. So just from like a raw like, do I want to see people having fun in the game? Like, yeah, and I really believe that'll happen. From the developer side, there's like all these other things that we got to solve for. Like one of them is just like, dude, how do people even find out about the game? And like, is it cool enough to then like give you the taste, hook you, and then actually pay off that promise when you actually get into the game? And from that end, I'm like, dude, I don't think we've ever been in as good a spot where we're like, oh, this is really what we want it to be. Like, do you see it? Like, is that cool? And to get like a really good signal, get really like impactful feedback about that, closer to being like, hey, like it's not that long until hopefully like strangers just see it on Steam and then choose to buy it or not. And that's like ultimately what I'm sort of like mentally working backward from on the developer side of like, is this going to be cool enough where like I have that feeling where I'm just like, dude, we got to check this out. Like this game looks sick. Like let's play this Friday, you know, like that's the feeling I ultimately want to have happen. And I feel like this is the closest we've ever been able to actually like put something in front of people, like hold up the menu and be like, like is it cool? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question, Steph.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm gonna die to this brood.
I will res you.
Shouldn't have engaged the brood while I was reading the questions.
Oh shit.
What is the thing you are most proud of that you have done in the game?
Watching. Jeez.
Especially Mitch, maybe you should take the answer on that. What are you most proud
I just got
of?
sidetracked with watching you die. That's an interesting one. I mean, I think there's a lot of things. I think a lot of I feel like I have too many answers for this one. I'm really happy with where, like, I think the skimmer, like that sort of magical skimmer kind of landed. I think it's some of the first things that we're starting to get in that feel very powerful and magical, and they're from the spirits. And so you kind of, the more, like, I know we're all excited to get more of that, like, power fantasy across and like how the spirits are helping us and empowering us. So that one getting in is just so exciting to see. It's like this very clear, relationship between these spirits and how we're better. I'm really pumped about a lot of the world building that's happening too. A lot of the new lore stuff. I hope people read it. We had fun making it, but I'm really happy with that. And then Kyle's new ancient kit is just so cool, and what Mina wound up doing with all the underwater ruins. I think we're just, as we're going deeper and deeper, you're just starting to see more and more of these really fun things kind of like fit together in really interesting ways, like the ruins and kind of these underwater spaces and things like that, that are just this really awesome blend of seafaring and magic and fantasy and all of the stuff I think we're all excited about. So there's many things, yes.
I died again, Michael.
Oh gosh.
Huh?
Do you have anything for that answer,
Oh,
Michael?
you want me to go next?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, so out of the whole team, I think Cheery and I are the only ones who don't put anything into the game directly. Actually, Steph, she wears, someone even made a joke about, oh, that's so nice.
Oh, we're being raided.
Wow.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Aubrey, is this our first raid? Thank you so much.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey guys, we're working on this game called Voyagers of Nera. It is a seafaring survival crafting game about exploring a magical ocean world with your friends. Cheap views.
Welcome.
Really excited to have you guys. We have a public Steam demo starting on December 4th. And so this is a chance to show a lot of the folks who've been following along, like in development, all the stuff they're going to be able to do. But if you want to play the game, you will be able to if you have a Steam account starting on December 4th. And we got a game trailer that's going to be out at the OTK Expo. So welcome, guys. I hope this is your jam. But if you love like multiplayer, co-op, survival crafting, then I hope you guys check out the game. It'll be super fun. We're all developers that work on the game. I'm the CEO. Mitch is our creative director. Steph is our producer. We were just talking about one of the questions that the stream had was, what's the thing you're most proud of? I don't get to put anything in the game. Steph actually does a ton of the UI in the game, actually, and even some like XP balancing and stuff. So for me, it's actually a lot more sort of like emotional impact out the other side. Having a lot more of the seafaring into the game makes me super, super happy. like watching people crash the boat is like peak shenanigans for me, because it's just like so close to like the raft goofs and like the Valheim, the troll hits your ship and it sinks you, like type shenanigans that I love. So that makes me super happy. How about you, Steph?
Let's see. I think, well, I didn't work on this directly, but I think the thing I'm most excited and proud of is actually like the ruins that we added in the last 2 weeks. Especially because those were the kind of culmination of us like looking at the build, knowing we had goals of like wanting to get you into the water, wanting that to be exciting, threatening, surprising, and like, you know, is a unique thing in our game compared to other games of like this huge water space. And the team really came together, especially Mina. I don't think she's in the chat right now. Our lead world designer, and did a really great job collaborating on a really awesome experience, making something so cool and so unique that I honestly don't feel like I've seen in many other games, especially not survival crafting games. So I'm really excited for people to both see specifically that, but also be in like the underwater more and kind of experience some of, I think, the fun tension there. Also, right, Michael, hit escape right now. Do it.
Do what?
Hit escape.
Oh, exit.
Oh, and then yeah, but don't exit all the way. I've had this pop up into the game recently with the help of Billy. I did a layout pass on this, but I'm proud of that
wish
also.
list.
Wish list? But I was excited to be able to do little stuff like that. So that's the other, I think, component of me being proud on the team is I really like to be able to help wherever I can. I can't do a lot of complicated things compared to what our designers and engineers can do, but I help where I can.
Steph is a real Renaissance woman. She worked in QA for a long time, and she had a rep while we were working on League of Legends together at Riot of being that person that just knew weirdly a lot about how every part of how the game was made. So I would go to Steph and be like, how is this going to deploy? Like, how do we release this? And she'll be like, oh, it's actually like this super obscure, hidden in documents 6-year-old thing. And now she's doing that here.
There's still a VOD of me to this day on how to configure some specific stuff on League that someone shared with me recently. They were like, do you remember doing this? I was like, oh God, don't show me the sound of my own voice. That's horrible. Literal torture.
This fish is waiting for me. It's just staring through the doorway of the house.
You can't escape. Actually, there's one question that came up in
really
the chat,
terrifying.
so we'll answer this one before we go back to some of the pre-done ones. So once demo launches, do you plan to share any sort of plan for what's coming next, or how often Nera plans to roll out updates with new content? Yes, we do. I don't think it will fast follow the demo, but definitely we want to have like a roadmap of development. I think it'll likely come paired with our early access, but maybe sooner if there's something worth sharing. But we want to be able to, like forecast what the early access like update kind of feature map looks like. Roughly when we plan to like launch those. So we definitely hope to be sharing updates with you guys more frequently on that.
I think it's worth saying that like the demo is really just kind of the start of exposing the game to a broader pool of people. But a lot of the way that we've been sort of running this playtesting so far is kind of like the philosophy we want to take into it. Like playtesting every 2 weeks is not just like fun, which it is, but also it's really helpful to like never go that far before you get feedback, before you get thoughts. Make sure that the game stays in a good and shippable place. The demo, I think, is sort of like a mid-step between that and moments like Next Fest. And then hopefully that's a mid-step to launching the game. So we do want to keep up the sort of flow of info about like what's coming into the game. We want to sort of keep using our dev blogs to keep like upping that communication. But a lot of why we've done that, like even with our smaller test pool, is because we're kind of trying to build the practices and muscles, just sort of like run like developing the game that way. So that's sort of what we want to keep rolling. And hopefully like, you know, that'll turn into, you know, early access happens. I think that'll probably be like the single biggest dose of info to then be like, all right, guys, like what's the game plan for like 6 months, 12 months, and then really just start working through those things. Right now, some of them are pretty clear, like things like, you know, after demo, but things like the second biome, which we've been itching to get back to for quite some time. Some folks play tested it here, but for the demo, we've been like, we got to focus on this thing. We gotta focus it. We gotta lock in.
Lock in. Awesome.
I've been
Another actually pretty Sorry.
You go first. You go first.
Well, I was just gonna go to the next question.
Really quick. Nabarine just said, I've been highly impressed with how the team has been using the playtesting. Thank you. Really appreciate that, because we've really tried to invest a lot of effort into being as like open as we can with it and like leverage it well, because we had our own reflections where it's just like, oh my God, like this part of this phase in development really sucked, because it felt like we were just working for months without anyone like checking us, or like us getting to show off what was happening or like learning from it. And this, it's obviously a lot of work, but it's also like, oh, it feels so much better to like actually have something to listen to, and like the game itself also being able to for us to look at it all together with players and as developers and be like, are we looking at the same thing? Which has just been so nice. Sorry.
Yeah.
You got another question?
That's okay. I think I interrupted you. But it's a two-parter. So if development was not an issue and you could poof your dream feature into existence within the game, what would it be?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you read that again?
If development was not an issue, so I guess probably no cost, no scope, no timeline, and you could poof any dream feature into the game, what would it be?
Hmm. I think I have one. I can go first.
Yeah, go
Go,
for
go,
it.
go.
I'm itching to get a big bad that can destroy your boat. I just think that would be such a exciting moment. I mean, we have some that we've been toying around with ideas of like a big beast that would attack your boat on the open seas, but we're trying to figure out how that fits, if it fits, all the above. So, but I think having some really big nasty beasts in the ocean would be very exciting to me. Yeah.
I had the same answer actually, because like
Boring.
we've talked about like the ocean is sort of like this crazy scale, right? And it's like that's
Yeah.
something that's sort of implied by it, and a bit of the horror of what's in there. But like, yeah, fighting like a leviathan that's the size of an island, or like jumping on it, or realizing that it's underneath you, is such a cool moment that I would be very eager to get to. Um, I was trying to think of like, is it biomes? Is it like more like
It's a
content
lot
to
of things.
explore?
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, but that's probably the thing that I'm just like, oh, that would be so sick.
I have one serious answer and one troll answer.
Do
My
it.
troll answer is I want a fully 2D biome. I want us to go full side scroller mode for
What?
one biome where you enter it and it's like going into like Game and Watch or something's level in Smash Bros. And it looks like ridiculous and crazy.
Wild bio, yes.
So that's my troll answer.
Good
Because there's
lord.
no way. I don't even know if that's a good idea. But I think it'd be pretty cool.
Another
And
realm,
actually,
Don't.
yeah. And then the other one actually is probably a feature that we did have a prototype of before, but we didn't quite get a handle on it enough, and we have backburnered it. Um, but we used to have this feature where you could like capture like creatures in the world, like livestock, and like bring them back to your base, and kind of like livestock and farming is like a space I'd be really excited for us to like put into the game eventually.
Yeah.
And I think there is a lot of synergy with like how the game currently works. But yeah, we used to like literally be able to like run up to the little bullwogs and like give them treats, and like they would follow us home, and it was so fun. You could name them. You could also steal them from people, which is really funny. That's probably the one feature I would definitely bring back if we had the time and resources, and it was no cost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, all these things are things that we mentally track to be like,
Oh, yeah.
when, like post early access in particular, like there's some things where we're like, okay, there's like some additional layers of content and things like that we know we want to do in early access before 1.0. And then there's a lot that are sort of more open-ended of like, hey, is that like solving a real problem in the game? Like farming as an example, I think is one that is like really common within survival crafting games. But like right now we're like, hey, is that like actually meaningful enough for us to like spend our limited development calories on that right now. But in the future, could definitely see that turning into a bigger thing. Same way that like, you know, we'd started down the route of like livestock type or pet type things, or we've, you know, talked about sort of the big ocean creatures and things like that.
And then the second part, actually, of this question, we'll get maybe one more before we go. We just got raided. We have to answer a few extra, Michael.
Yeah, of course.
Was there ever something you were attempting to add to the game that you then realized was a bad idea, and how come? Probably like a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say a lot of things.
There was one that stands out in my head. I guess it was a bad idea, not necessarily, a little bit because of the design of it. I feel like was not awesome. It was like a fun idea in theory, but didn't play well. But then it had rampant technical issues, including causing our whole servers to just disconnect randomly, which we didn't know for a long time. But we used to have this, like, we called it a loot fountain out of the resource nodes, and so you would hit one, and then it would explode in a fountain of like resources that would like fall on the ground, and you had to like chase them around to like grab them.
Right.
And in some ways it was fun, but partially, I mean, you can imagine already like the feeling of watching your like loot roll off the side of a cliff or something, or into like a crevice that like we fell into that you can no longer get. So that happened a lot. But yeah, also there was a particular nasty bug where if you just if you hit a tier 3 node and it did its loot fountain, your server would just die. It would have no bandwidth to replicate any of the data. That was a really fun one.
I have such a well, this is like the wisdom of game development type answer, so sorry if it's annoying. But I think there are a lot of things that we've tried where it's not actually like the idea being bad so much as like the reality of how much work it takes to get it to something that is good is just so expensive that you're like, was this worth it? Or like, are we willing to pay the rest of the cost? Or like, to get it just right, to actually solve what it's supposed to do in the game is actually just so much more complicated than you think. And I think that's like extra true for a game that's as interconnected as like a survival crafting game, because it's just like all these things fit together. And it's like actually getting these like kind of basic mechanics to mesh, and then also separately getting that individual mechanic to feel good. Those are actually lots of work that I think is really easy to underestimate. So there have definitely been times where we've like been like, oh, this will totally work from this other game. And then we're like, oh, crap, like it doesn't really. Hi, Denzi. You should look out on December 4th, the OTK Expo, in case there might be a little fun.
Oh, true.
Fun cameo from one of your VODs in our next trailer.
So do you just want to say it was like hinting? Okay, we'll just say it actually.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't think of an interesting way to
Oh, God. Oh,
guys,
my God.
I
That's
think
funny.
that's about it for the stream. Yeah, I actually am legitimately like, dude, please check it out. I really would love to know what you think of the trailer. I think it's a lot of really quick flashes, but yeah, I think it's fun. Thank you. It's the danger. Are you in Australia? Is that right? I'm trying to remember. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, will you tell me the cheat code?
No.
The cheat UK. You're looking for voiceovers. I have a performance background. I'd love to help. Oh, that's very kind. That is very, very kind. We don't have any voices in the game, but if we're doing some socials and stuff, like we should chat. Yeah, I was just like, we actually don't have any VO in the game.
Nope. Maybe an intentional budgetary choice.
It's 2:15 a.m. there, and you're checking out our stream. Thank you.
Aw.
It's the danger. That's very kind. That is irresponsible to the point of meaning a lot to us. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. Super excited for next week. And we can't wait for you guys to get hands-on with it. So thank you guys. Talk to you real soon. And you'll see us posted on social media real soon. So see you guys on the 4th.
Sweet.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks.
Yep.